Hello fellow Pokemon fans, I'm Brascoin and welcome to my channel for this Pokemon Go spoofing updated video. We finally have a fix to the error 12 message that so many players have been getting with every one of the Pokemon Go spoofing platforms there are right now, but we finally have a fix to that with iToolab's AnyGo in conjunction with iWhereGo Genius. So let's get into how you're going to install that and get that to work on your mobile device for iOS devices. We're going to go ahead and go to the iToolab AnyGo website here. There we go. You are going to need to purchase this one. It is a paid subscription for this product, so just throwing that out there right off the bat. You're going to need to try it now, download it, what have you. See pricing. So we're gonna have the pricing options here. I like the 1-year plan and the lifetime plan. 1-year plan is super cheap right now, 40 bucks for 1 year or 80 bucks for an entire lifetime, as many times as you want it to go. I personally recommend the lifetime one because it is such a great deal. You buy it once, you're good to go, you're done. That having been said, there is a link to this in the description below where you can go and buy it now. Once you do, you will get an email with your subscription code as well as instructions to install this on your iPad specifically. What that's going to look like is we are also going to need the iWhereGo Genius application. So we're going to open that up as well. Here we go. We're going to need to download iWhereGo. We'll get that running for us here in the background. Next up, that link that you're going to get in your email, we're going to go ahead and click on that, show you guys what that's going to look like. iToolab here is going to ask for your license email, the email that they sent the license to, and the registration code they emailed you. So we're going to go ahead and cut and paste that here now. We're going to verify it. It's going to open it up to a download screen. Now this is going to be for your iOS device. So we are going to go ahead and minimize this just a smidge. We'll bring it over here behind my face because for the most part we're not going to need the website here. One of the links in your email you're going to get is the itoolab.com/anygo-install-guide-test flight. That's going to take you to this web page here where you can download. Now you're going to need to do this on your iOS device, so if you open it up there, that's preferable. You can scan a QR code or you can click the App Store and hit test flight. So we're going to type that in. Test flight, boom, there we go. Then we're looking for this download option here. I've already downloaded it once before, so it knows it's in my repertoire, my past programs. We'll let that install. We go ahead and open it up now, and then we're going to go ahead and allow it to send us notifications. We're going to continue, and then we are going to need to officially install the AnyGo Everywhere app. As you can see there, it already knows that that's what I'm likely going to do. I've already joined the beta. You will need to join the beta as it says there, but since it recognizes my username, it knows I've already joined the beta from a previous version of this deal. So we're going to hit OK. We're going to open it, and now we need to go back to the iWhereGo solution here. We had that downloaded. We're going to go ahead and install that. We'll hit yes there. English. We will accept the agreement. Install to iWhereGo Genius. And then create a desktop shortcut which will appear up there. We're going to finish that. And we are done there. We'll launch it on our computer here. We will allow it to make changes. Drag this over here. I believe for now we are done with the website. So we will drag and drop this down here. Looks like we can exchange the side of this one, which is nice. Perfect. Next, we are going to hit PoGo. It's compatible with AnyGo and Mock PoGo, so we're going to download PoGo. And now we're going to enter our Apple ID. After we've signed in with our Apple ID, we are able to click PoGo once again. It will then connect. It takes a little while for it to install on your device, but it is going to install Pokemon Go as well as we go through this download process here. So just wait for it to finish up on the iPad. You will have Pokemon Go pop up on the iPad as well. All right, we are officially downloaded. We have here on the screen, we have a Pokemon Go app as well. It's going to ask us to go into our settings. It's going to ask us to scroll down to VPN and device management here. It is going to see if we have anything that is not trusted. Brascoin Media. We're going to trust brascoinmedia@gmail.com. It'll be different for you. It'll be your Apple ID specifically. So we'll go back, exit out of there. We are now good to go. So we'll exit out of this. And we're using this for AnyGo. Compatible spoofer is just going to take us to their website if we click on that, which that is okay. So we are able to launch this Pokemon Go app. This is a different install of Pokemon Go that will sync with your original Pokemon Go information through the cloud here. So it is recommended that you do uninstall the original Pokemon Go app and install this one instead. So we'll change this to allow while using app. We're going to input some information here. Okay, we're a returning player. We're going to sign in with Google, and boom, there we go, installed there. We no longer need anything running on the PC, so I'm going to exit out of this and exit out of this because we have the iWhereGo Genius installed on our iPad. That is the Pokemon Go app. We are going to go ahead and allow it to use camera just like you would the normal Pokemon Go app. And we are going to be able to accept the terms of service. Okay, because this is the first time we're signing in on this app. And here we are inside the app. Apparently my Geodude was knocked out of the gym, so here we are in the app. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit out of this, swipe up, and we are going to end the screen recording on my iPad, and we're going to show you guys the app actually working here. Now that I can record through my iPad directly, we're going to show you guys that AnyGo does work to spoof the location of the iWhereGo Genius, which is this Pokemon Go app we have installed on the iPad. So I'm going to launch AnyGo. As you guys know, I reside in Idaho, so that's going to be where it first teleports me to here. It's going to show me being in Idaho. Imagine that. So I'm going to zoom out on the map, and my iPad is extremely slow, so it is going to take a little bit of time, but we'll go ahead and show you guys New York, and we'll go in deep dive into New York and spoof there. Alright, so here the map finally loaded. We're going to go ahead and zoom in on the New York area up here. Alright, let's start zooming in. Today I'm going to go to the southern point of New York, right at the very tip here. So we'll go ahead and wait for that to load. Alright, let's drop ourselves right here in Battery Park. Boom. Teleport. It's executing, so when it's done, it'll say successfully teleported locations or changed location successful. That means it's good to go. Perfect. Change location successfully. Boom. Let's go ahead and get out of that. Launch the Pokemon Go application. We've already signed in. You guys saw earlier that I was at my apartment complex. So we're going to go ahead and show you guys that we're in New York now. Alright, as you can see, here we are in Battery Park. We got some ocean out there. We got some Pokestops here. I think my bag is full, so we're going to have to ditch some items. I like to ditch my potions because not as useful. We got some revives. We'll revive all. Got some potions. We'll heal all. Okay, perfect. That should have used up just enough items that we can scan a Pokestop and get some items out of it. We also got a cutie fly here. We can click on that and we'll go ahead and give it a capture here. I'm going to throw a berry at it just to make sure it works a little bit better. And there we go. Go ahead and catch that cutie fly. Show you guys that catching Pokemon is operational as well. There we go. And let's get into some features of the AnyGo application outside of teleporting. So to do that, we're going to go into the AnyGo application. There we go. Okay, so we got 4 icons off on the right. We got some saved routes here. We got some favorites. I've used Hudson Gym before. We can do some routes as well. These are my favorites, of course, but if you wanted to set one, look one up, or change the history, you can see the history here as well. So we can also click that as a favorite and it'll appear in the favorites as well after we name it. So pretty cool feature there. We can remember where we've been and just instantly teleport there with a click of a button instead of zooming out on the map, moving over to it, and then zooming in to click on it. Really handy there. Another handy feature is the resource search. Now this one is a little bit finicky. Initially it will appear up here with the IV level 100 or whatever. You can scroll that down, move it around, and get more reasonable research points here. But you can type in the name of Pokemon that fit that IV category, and you can search for like a Corphish, and it will let you know where you can go to get a Corphish really quickly. And if you haven't caught any Pokemon that day, it's really helpful for that as well, because you can teleport there and instantly catch it. But that is one of my favorite features, to find Pokemon that are region exclusives that you're trying to get. Also, we have the walk function. You know, we can set a point here. We can tell it to walk. We can change our speed by tapping up there, and it's going to start to execute it. It's going to show us walking up there, but while it's executing, it's not really going to move anything on the Go app, but we should start to move here in just a few moments. When it finally like registers and catches up, we'll start walking like so. So we're able to catch Pokemon, we're able to spin Pokestops while on the move. I didn't set it to super fast, so we are still able to do that a little bit here. But it's going to slowly walk us forward. Of course, you can adjust the speed if you want to go a little bit faster, but it will let you know when the route is over. We've got a nice route there. On that, make sure it's not shiny, and then move on. Okay, so that's the walk feature. Pretty basic there, nothing too special. I'm going to go ahead and end it, so when we load up, we'll end that route there. Love that. The main feature, the cream of the crop, is going to be the joystick feature. This one is super handy, so I'm going to go ahead and press play here. As soon as I do, my character will start to walk forward. We can control the direction of our cursor with this joystick function here. This white circle and the blue compass changes our direction that we're walking, so we can change and walk across this pond here. We can walk the wrong way down Brewer Street, and we could change our speed to be as fast as a car. And over here on the app side of things, it will populate in. There we go. We are cooking with gas across some buildings. We can scan some Pokestops, I think. There we go. I didn't set it to too fast, so that's good. And we can walk anywhere we want to go. Now, it is something that you have to switch between the two apps to do, of course, because you can't have both apps open at one time. iPads are not that cool. iOS devices are not that cool either. So you can catch Pokemon along the way. You can navigate to different gyms and all that. But this feature is working, guys. As you can see, I don't have the error 12. It is walking automatically, and I'm sitting here in my chair. So we do have a working Pokemon spoofer. So that is super cool. It is iToolab's AnyGo, with the help of the iWhereGo Genius program. So right now, Pokemon Go spoofers are limited to app versions currently, so you'll only be able to use those ones. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It really does mean a lot to me, and thank you iToolab for sponsoring this video and partnering with me to bring this about. There will be links in the description to the program down below. You can also use my link as well. It is an affiliate link. I do get a kickback for anything that you guys do click on and make a purchase from. So if you guys do click on one of the links, click on the one that says Brass Coins link, as well as the one that says iToolab. Both of them are great links for you to click on, so go ahead and try out this program. It does work. Unlike the other Pokemon Go app spoofing videos that I have, this one is working right now. So check it out.